Love this podcast? Support this show through the Acast supporter feature. It's up to you how much you give, and there's no regular commitment. Just click the link in the show description to support now.
Welcome to Yankee Stadium.
They win the final game 5-2 to remain the baseball champions of the world. The Yankees, with this 9-0 crusher, have won their 17th World Series.
The Yankees again are world champions.
The Yankees win their 21st World Series.
The Yankees are champions of baseball.
Ball game over. World Series over. Yankees win. The Yankees win.
The Yankees are back on top. World champions for the 27th time.
Welcome back, Yankee fans. Game 2 of the division series is in the books. The Yankees come up losers, 4-2. My name is Chris, and I'm joined by the podcast paisano, AJ. Game's over. Your thoughts?
Sure. It's over now? I thought it was over like 6 innings ago. How'd that feel tonight? You know, it just had that feel that this was not going to go well. We did it again. You leave guys on base. Like, you're not going to win.
Not a great game.
I don't have any words anymore. How are these guys not hitting?
I don't understand. I don't understand.
I really don't get it. And like, credit to the Royals. Like, you would think the Royals now have scored 10 runs in 2 games, and Bobby Witt still has no hits.
No hits.
No hits. I
was looking at the numbers, looking at the box score. So Yankees in this game, 1 for 6 with runners in scoring position.
Ugh.
The Royals, 3 for 11.
So one bad inning, right? But you're still leaving guys on base. You just can't. It just can't happen in a playoff game.
Right. This team, again, it's not the end of the world. Yankees could very well go on and win this thing 3-1. It was actually my prediction when the whole thing started.
Okay.
So that means you're going to win it at home, I guess. Or you win it in Kansas City.
Yeah, you're going to win in Kansas City, but now this can't go to a game 5. It can't.
No. Is it probably headed there? Probably. Let's be real. It's probably going to game 5.
Can't believe that.
And
I just can't believe that.
Some things that didn't surprise me. Carlos Rodón imploding.
Oh my gosh. Started out so hot.
Looked like he was on his way to a nice postseason start.
Man.
But then if you reflect back on his only other postseason start, he was with the White Sox. He was horrendous.
Yeah. Started out so hot, though, man. I had high hopes for him tonight.
Yeah. It's just not... It's just... It leaves a bad taste in your mouth.
Yeah. How much money is he getting?
Too much?
Between him and Cole.
What about Judge? Postseason Judge. Postseason Judge is not the captain of this team. Postseason Judge is not the MVP of the league. Postseason Judge isn't one of the best players on the planet. It's sad that we have to talk about the existence of somebody called Postseason Judge.
Yeah. Like, nothing changes. Like, he's got the temperament during the season. Like, what's the difference?
I heard on the way home tonight that they did an analysis of all the pitches he saw in game 1, all the pitches thrown to him, and only 1 was a strike. So he has expanded his own strike zone.
Something he didn't do all season long.
Something he didn't do all season long. You're right. And I noticed in game 1, and I think even a little tonight, he's getting bombarded with changeups and off-speed pitches.
Oh, yeah. Without doubt.
A lot of breaking stuff. So they're not going to feed him fastballs.
No. Nope. I just don't know what the answer is here for this. I'm at a loss for words.
I tell you what I don't like.
Go ahead.
The Yankees, apparently, they're a team that can decide to start somebody at a position they've never played at the major league level. Why is John Birdie playing first base in game 2 of the division series?
Bob Costas told you. He was a youth hockey goalie.
It's a GD joke. Now, later in the game, they're like, oh, he's made some plays over there. You know what? He got lucky.
Yeah.
Ben Rice or Oswaldo Cabrera could have just as easily made that double play, catching the line drive. Probably would have.
I don't know. John and Susan were very impressed. I was listening to them at that moment.
Of course they were impressed. How? John
Birdie.
I
didn't see the play.
He caught a routine sinking line drive as the first baseman, and then immediately realized, oh, I can go step on the bag and turn a double play.
Got it.
It wasn't a diving play. There was nothing hockey goalie about it.
Okay.
I don't know what he demonstrated or showed the team that said, we need to put this guy not only in the field, but we got to get his bat in the lineup.
I don't know anymore.
So I don't think there's a reason for him to be out there.
No.
Somebody else who I don't think deserves to be on the field anymore, but it's not his fault.
Who's that?
Giancarlo Stanton.
We talked about oh, gosh.
Did you hear them on the call today? When he grounds into the double play and Bob Costas goes, it's not his fault.
It's not his fault. He's broken down.
Whose fault is it? Whose fault is it?
Oh, God. Honestly, I don't even know.
He's no longer a threat.
He's not. He hit the ball hard, and Bobby Witt just couldn't play it well. So that was the run.
And that's probably the one time out of 10 that Bobby Witt doesn't make that play.
Right. Yep.
He's not a threat. I'd love to eat those words over the next couple of days, but he's not a threat. I would rather give 3 or 4 at-bats a game to Jason Dominguez.
Just at this point, just to see what happens.
Yeah. Let the kid swing the bat. And you know what? If he does swing the bat and he puts the ball in play, he's going to run a hell of a lot harder than Giancarlo Stanton.
Yeah.
You don't want him in left field?
Second base. 90% of the league is going to outrun that ball.
Giancarlo.
I just don't understand. They just did not look good today. Maybe that's because they're coming off a day off, but now you got another day off. I just don't know what to expect going forward, and obviously I expect the worst. It's just something it doesn't feel right. Well, this game did not feel right.
No. It just, again, once Rodón implodes in the 4th inning, the playoffs, since I'm a kid, since 1996, the Yankees get down to playoff game, you're either waiting for the magic or it's just, why didn't the magic show up tonight?
Mm-hmm.
Chisholm leads off the 9th inning with the home run. You're thinking, all right, maybe?
Nope.
All you need is another guy to get on. You need, turn the lineup over. So Birdie gets a hit. Volpe, can we get anybody else to play shortstop?
Birdie, he can do everything.
Yeah. Again, it is one game, but again, we're at that point in the year where why is it the same old Yankees and the offense that hit the most home runs at home all year? No offense.
Yep. No.
You've got the all-world MVP of the league.
None.
Nothing.
Infield
one
single.
Hit tonight. Barely.
Yep.
Barely.
I got a text from a friend tonight. 9:25. I feel like I watch the same Yankees game every October.
I don't know who this friend is, but they sound very wise.
It's just like it sucks. This is all we're thinking about. Is in '96 we never had these moments.
No, you know what? We don't remember because we didn't have the expectation. We didn't have expectations in 1996. We got punched in the gut in 1997.
Yeah. Came back 3 years in a row.
Yeah.
Looked great. This team is just, you know what, though? The problem is, we knew, deep down, I think we knew this team was not the team that was going to make a championship run. We just hope that because the big dogs aren't in the way right now, that we are in a good place. And
you know what? Again, that might very well be the case.
It might, but it doesn't seem that way, man.
They could come out and blow the doors off the Royals in the next 2 games.
Now they got Lugo pitching, who's another lefty, and they don't hit lefties well. How do righty batters not hit lefties well? I don't understand that. I don't understand that. When we were kids, when we played baseball, every time it's oh, lefty, great. When you pitch a curveball, it's going to come over the plate more. Hit it.
No, they take it. I'm all for working the pitch count. This team is not aggressive. Or they're aggressive in the wrong spot. Man on first, bottom of the 9th, 2 outs, maybe don't swing at the first pitch. Or wait, he swung at the second pitch.
Was it the second pitch? I thought it was the first pitch.
Might have been the first pitch swing.
You're talking about Glaber, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it was the first pitch.
And all he did was roll it over to the shortstop.
But Glaber, you know what though? Glaber's Glaber, and Glaber always swings the first pitch, and it usually works out for him. But in that situation, you're right. You can't do that.
You got to go up there with a plan,
especially with the guys up behind you.
Yeah,
let them have their moment.
And until Birdie got the hit, I'm sitting there thinking, why are we getting out of the way of pitches that are going to hit you in the thigh? Take it in the butt.
Seriously. At this
What are we
point, it's
doing?
like, just get on base, please, somebody.
Get on base. We're not expecting you to get a hit. Get on base any way you can.
Yeah,
You got to Roger Dorn that.
I'm concerned. I'm concerned. There's just no clutch hitting, and that's my biggest concern. And like, it sounds like I'm whining, I know, but like, there's just no clutch hitting. Like, I'm gonna go to the Mets again because like right now the Mets are like the hottest thing. But like, you look at the Mets, you look at the Phillies, maybe even the Tigers to an extent.
Look at the Royals, just base hit. They're just slapping the ball all over the field.
No, I'm about to say, like, for those teams, they play to the last out. You don't know what's going to happen until you have all 27 outs counted for. Like, for the Yankees, it's like, all right, well, they didn't hit a home run this inning, so I guess we're done now. It's like, oh, second and third, nobody out? That's all right, we didn't get in a run. Oh, well. Like, other teams
again, in the beginning of the game, they had first and second. Again, they they started the game first and second, nobody out.
Strikeout, ground out. Like, come on.
After Rodón struck out the side, that was your opportunity.
Put the ball in play.
Put 1 or 2 runs up on the board.
Just put the ball in play. A ground ball to the other side. A fly ball. Like, you hit fly balls all the time. And Bob Costas, like, every fly ball in Yankee Stadium is a home run.
Bob is funny.
He's like, on the warning track. It's like, Bob, he did not even make the warning track. Like,
no.
He stepped on the warning track after he caught the ball. Yeah. But I'm just, I don't know. I don't know.
And we also live in a world where, in this playoff game, we got, who the hell's this Mesa guy?
Well, he's the mop-up guy when there's down by 7 runs.
They were losing 4-1.
Yeah, I know. They didn't want to use heel.
Well, obviously, yeah. And you're going to need Weaver. I guess Weaver is the closer now.
That's what it seems like. Look, you got work to do. And, like, I'm not going to say it's over, but
it doesn't feel good right now.
It doesn't feel good. And they still have to lose 2 games. Like, that's sad, right? They still have to lose 2 games before it's over. And we're like, this doesn't feel right.
Well, let's turn our attention to game 3.
Every series is at 1-1, and we're sitting here like, oh my God, it's the end of it all.
The sky is falling in the Bronx, yes.
Ugh.
The Bronx is burning. Game 3 is Wednesday night in Kansas City, and we will have Mr. Schmidt on the mound.
Yep.
Which I feel good about. If I'm looking for a positive, I feel good with Clark Schmidt on the mound.
Sure.
Being backed up by Luis Gil at this point.
There you go.
Lineup changes. Do you make any? What are you running out there in Kansas City?
And Lugo's pitching for the Royals.
Yes. Who is 5-2 against the Yankees?
Yeah. Look, I go Cabrera. Like, I just feel like he's a spark plug in a way. Like, look, Birdie did well. He hit the ball nicely. Fine. I get it. But Cabrera has been the guy with his team for the longest. I think he's the spark plug. I think if he gets a chance in that 9 spot to do some damage, like, I feel like he might, like, are Birdie and Cabrera the same player? Possibly. I don't know. That's the only change. And do you go Dominguez? I don't know now, because now you're at a point where now is the series too big that you can't put Dominguez in because you need Stanton because he may actually run into a ball.
I think the odds are better that, again, 3 to 4 at-bats in the game. I'd rather give those at-bats to Dominguez. I
know, but I think now it's too late.
I look at it this way. If you put Dominguez in and you give Stanton the night off, then if they lose and you're going to a do-or-die game, then I'm going to put in Stanton.
Yeah.
Who is obviously a seasoned veteran. I mean, if they lose and Dominguez is like 3 for 3 and is like hitting the ball, then no. Then I'm going to run him back out there.
Yeah. But he hasn't
and maybe
shown
just
that.
make Stanton some weird threat off the bench, which he's not. Let's be real.
Well, neither of them are. Like, Dominguez didn't show us he's a threat in the 2 months that he played. There was nothing there that you put fear. The only thing that was like fearful was him playing the outfield.
All right, but this time next year, he's going to be your left fielder, and he's going to be playing playoff games.
Yeah, and so is Spencer Jones. So, look, there's no way. We don't need to get into this now. We'll do this in 2 more games, but there's no way Soto's coming back here. If this team does not make the World Series, there's no way Soto is on this team next year.
We'll debate that another day.
Yeah, another day. Another day.
All right, your thoughts. Game 3. Do the Yankees win?
I'm going to go with yes. Like, I just need them to. I need them to. I need them
You
to.
want them
yes.
to. You need them to.
No, I don't want them to. I really need them to, because I cannot feel like this Wednesday night into Thursday morning. Can't. Do they play on? Are they? I'm sorry. Is it Wednesday, Thursday, or is it Wednesday, Friday? Like, what's their schedule going forward?
It is Wednesday, Thursday.
Okay, great. So then I really need them to, because I don't want them to be miserable on a Friday.
Yeah, Game 5 is Saturday if necessary.
Wait, Saturday? Ugh.
Yeah, because they got to fly back. They're playing 2 straight games in Kansas City.
Is that
They're
going to be a
fly
night
back.
game too? Like, I keep to play all these games at night. Come on.
Wednesday is 7:08. Thursday is 8:08. And Saturday is 8:08.
Oh, my God.
You just don't want to stay up late and do these with me.
No, I do. I'm here. I'm just
I know.
saying. I wait all day. I wait all day for this. At least like tomorrow's Mets game's at 5 o'clock. Then when I get home from work, I'm going to watch some baseball.
There you go.
Like, I got to, sitting here waiting for my team to play.
All right. Well, the Yanks and Rodón struggle tonight.
Bye.
KC ties up the division series 1 game apiece. We'll be back after Game 3 on Wednesday night.
Man, we better be happy. I'm telling you right now. This better be a happy episode on Wednesday night.
I hope so, too. Take it easy, podcast paisano.
All right, let's go Yankees. Come on.
Go Yankees.